Hey guys, I want to give you a really cool tip to get your best fishing pictures on the first page of Google Images. In some cases, the very first slot. And I'll give you some tips on how to do it. It's all done through this free app or even a free website called fishstrong.com. Now, here is the backstory on Fishstrong. And you can see here, I did my very first post on what is Fishstrong. And it basically came about because we had Salt Strong, and it was kind of started as our blog, and it's now morphed into an entire fishing club where people are investing money to be part of this fishing club and getting all kinds of exclusive tips and access to pros like Captain C. Richardson and people like us, and some really, really cool perks on there. And it got too big to let other people blog on there. But we kept hearing from a lot of people saying, well, hey, I want to blog and I want to share my fishing reports and share my pics like this. And so we created Fishstrong for you. It's 100% about you, the angler, not all about us. It's not even about the fish. It's really all about you and celebrating you and hopefully having you become one of the leaders or main influencers in your area. And then ultimately having your pics and your reports show up on Google. So here's an example of what a report looks like. This is from Gary Shaw. And you can see he's got a nice bull redfish there. And you'll see his whole report where he talks about the species, the body of water, where he was fishing from, lure or bait, etc., any kind of little tactics. It's a really cool place, and it's completely free. You can go to the App Store or Google Play and get it, or you can just log in right here on fishstrong.com. I'll show you what happens when I log in. You can log in right through Facebook, and it will quickly give you access to the entire thing completely for free. So here is what happened, which really was the catalyst of starting this video here. One of our members, our insider members, who is also pretty active on here, Danny Trevino, sent us an email saying, hey guys, I'm super stoked. I was looking on Google for images of some smoked fish, and one of the searches he did was smoked mangrove. And so let me show you in Google. I'm going to go to Google. And by the way, this is a completely incognito Google, so it's not saving. I'm not signed in. It's not going to show any of my prior ones. This is really what you would just see on Google as a brand new user. And we'll put in smoked mangrove. We don't have to put mangrove snapper just to show you. Whoops. Mangrove. I'm going to spell it. We'll click on images. And right there, that's him, by the way. So he saw that right off the bat. He's like, oh my gosh, it's my image. And if you go to images here, look, fishstrong.com, fishstrong.com. That one is not, but look at that. So 5 out of the 6 first images in all of Google were from Danny Trevino on one post. He did a really long, in-depth post on Fishstrong, and these are now showing up as the number of 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6 spots in all of Google. And now, because Google is putting a lot of images even up front, he's literally right here in Google. And let me show you another example. I did one recently. I caught a nice bass here in Winter Haven, Florida. And by the way, Winter Haven, Florida is a pretty big area. It's where the chain of lakes are. Tons of lakes, tons of bass pictures. And I didn't do this very long ago. And look at that. The 4th spot, that's me, fishstrong.com. And the 4th spot, and that was just from one quick little post. There's me with another one, fishstrong.com. So in the first 10 or 12 pictures on all of Google for all of Winter Haven for largemouth bass, I've got 2 of the spots, and this thing goes on forever and ever and ever. There's tons of them, and that was all from putting a nice little report on fishstrong.com. So here are the tips of the tactics. 1, go create a free account. It's completely for free, and then start putting your pictures in here. What we're finding is the ones that are getting the most recognition and showing up the quickest on Google are the ones that have a lot of text. So like this one right here. Look at that. That's a really good report. And I'm pretty certain these, whatever he named this, will probably start showing up in Google pretty soon. And that takes me back to the next tip. The naming of it is critical. So Google is going to look at this. This is your headline. This is what you're naming basically the post, because each one of these is essentially its own individual blog post. So Fishstrong is really a place that you can have your own little blog. And so if I click on Keith, Keith has his own page here. This is Keith's page, and you can see all his different blog posts and how many likes it has, etc. So I can go click on any of these I want to and make comments, share them, etc. They're literally all individual blog posts. So it's really critical that you put a good headline or title in here. This is essentially what you want Google to be looking for when you're trying to get your pictures found. And so let me show you how you would do that while you're in here. Let's just assume I want to do a new post title. This is where I would do it. So if I was trying to have, let's just take Danny's example, I would put best smoked mullet recipes. That is the search term that Google is going to be looking for and most likely pulling your pictures from if it is good. And then in here is where you want to write a long description. Danny's description was very long and detailed. He put all the steps for the recipe, and Google found that and then took the images that you would put in right here. When you click right here, you can put as many images as you want. You could put either a general post or a catch report if it was an actual fishing report, and then boom, it'll be live on this Fish Strong page and the app instantaneously, just like this. So once again, here are the tips. Put good pictures, put a really good headline, which is this right here, this new post title, and then put a really long description. And in the description, try to have your keyword that you're trying to be found for in here. Don't stuff it. It's called keyword stuffing. Like, don't just write smoked mangrove fish or smoked mangrove recipe over and over again. It has to be natural. It has to flow natural if Google is going to recognize it. And put as much as you can in here. And then here at the bottom, if it is a fishing report, you can put tips and tactics, and you can put even more content in here. So let me show you mine that I did recently so you can just get an idea of the kind of copy that you want to put in there. So here's that post that I did on the largemouth bass. And you can see largemouth bass in Lake Eloise, Winter Haven, Florida. So I bet if I put that exact title in there, I would probably be showing up as the number 1 or 2 spot. Let's go search for it real quick. Yep, so look at that. I'm now number 2 and 3 in all of Google for that search. Pretty cool. Bass Online, which is a really big website and real popular, still has 1 spot above me, but that's pretty impressive considering this thing has only been around there now for 2 months. So I actually talked all about what happened there. You could see it's, just, 150 words or so, maybe 200 words. Then I got the picture, and then I got the report and a couple little tips and tactics, and that was it. Obviously, if you want to really help your chances, then you would go share it. You could share it on Facebook or take a link and share it anywhere you want to on your social media platforms, other blogs, forums, etc. All of those backlinks to this page, this is essentially, as I mentioned, its own little blog page, will help you get more chances to be found in Google. And right here, I can even right-click this and copy it. That is the link. This is, once again, essentially my own little blog post where I can go share this anywhere I want to. So if you really want to have your own little blog page and you want to just share your best fishing pictures and tips and even recipes, then please do check out Fish Strong. And remember, the main tips here are put in a really good headline for the whatever you're trying to be found for in Google. Put in some great pictures, a little description, and then share that thing, and you'll be surprised how quickly you can show up on Google Images, and in some cases, showing up on the very front page, like Danny Smoked Mangrove did right here. Really cool stuff. So I hope that helps. If you have any questions, please let us know, and please do go check out Fish Strong. It's completely free. We built this for people like you that just want to share your reports, share what's working in your area, learn from other people, and just really have a nice community. We've had a lot of people who've even done little meetups from this when they find out someone's in their area, because you can see exactly all the different areas where we have catches, and this is just growing every single day. Pretty cool stuff. And we also give away some free prizes on occasion. So sometimes we'll pick like the best picture of the week or the most shares for the week, and we'll give cool little prizes. So go check it out now, fishstrong.com, or go to the App Store on either iTunes or Google and check it out. And we hope to see some of your pictures showing up in Google very soon. Oh, one of the trash lambs. Pow!